talking at the moment about light and shadow. I have, the sun is shining on one side of me and it is making a shadow on the other side of me. And you can see my arms, light on one side, but shadow on the other side. And this arm as well, not so clearly. This arm is more in shadow. But my body, you can see, and as I turn, you can see this shadow, dark, this bit light with my face. Can you see my nose? This light on one side and dark on the other. In order to make that jogging suit look three-dimensional, I'm going to dress this herb in the jogging suit. Races here.
And give him arms and legs, and I mean hands and feet would
I'll
be
make
nice.
him a real person. And he's got bare feet here. And heel. Big toe. And a few little toes. There we are. And his body in shape there. Little tummy button there. Right. And a neck. Is he okay?
Yes, he's good. Now, how are you going to make him more three-dimensional with light?
With light. Well, I'd like him to have light on this side. He's facing the sun. So the sun is behind my left shoulder as I draw. So I'm going to pretend that the sun is shining onto him, but I can't do it on a flat page. So I've got to make a pretend sun. Here's a pretend sun. Because it's not behind him. It looks as if it's behind him. It's really in front of him. That's why I've done it like that. Now, so he's got the sunshine on the front, but where's the shadows? They're on the opposite side. All the way down, all the way down, all the way down there. And I'm just going to I'm going to do the sunshine on this side of him, like that, because it's nearest to the sun. And on this side of his face, and this side of his neck, and this side of his trousers, because that's where the sun's shining. And a little bit there, not much, on his hands, and on his tummy, and on his chest. There's some yellow sun for Herb. Herb is now going to have some shadow. It's going to cover up a lot of this lovely drawing, because it's a deep shadow. It's a very sunny day.
Like it was in that bit of film we did of you.
Yes. And it goes in because he's got an elbow bent, so I pushed it in there. And he's got his elbow bent there, so I let it go in there like that. Oh, he's coming really it's quite good, really, isn't it? It's looking quite good. He's got shadow there and shadow there. And under his knee, bit under his knee, and then down there, and under his crotch, and down to his knee, and then again there like that. Under his chin, under his nose, and all the way down that side of his face, and in the corner of his eye. Okay, but on his feet as well, on there and on there, and the shadows go along backwards because the sun is behind me, isn't it? And those two legs have got to join up because they're shadows of him joining up. And it goes on because it's the evening light, and make him like, there he is, a three-dimensional herb. It was his birthday. He was 112 the other day when I was last drawing him.
And now,
because it was my father's name, that's why I said it's him.
and should they draw something like that, a
I
shadow
think,
like that?
Does this inspire you to do a bit of drawing? I hope it does. I hope it does. I could even put shadows into this, but as it's flat, you only have a little bit of shadow down there, a little bit of shadow, a little bit of shadow down there, and under there, in the corners, in there, just a little bit, because it's so flat. It's lying on a table. Mm-hmm. So, and it's deep shadow there. Okay, and that's the difference between two-dimensional and three-dimensional. That shows he's got shape. So I'll put 2D there. And this is 3D, three-dimensional. That's what 3D stands for. It means that it has shape, and it also can show the weight.
Everybody should copy that, I think.
Everybody, please copy, and then only copy so that you know what I'm talking about, and then do your own. Okay.
And what should they do for their own? What's it going to be about?
I want it to be there's a great enormous sport newly invented, and it's invented by Superman and his enemy, which is, who is Superman's enemy? Is it the Joker? Okay. Anyway, your favourite superhero and his enemy, and they've each got a team, and you're in one of these teams, and the teams are going to have a fight, and the weapons are toilet rolls, and they've got to fight to the death with toilet rolls. So it's like not snowball fight, but a toilet roll fight. And it might be in space, but I want to have some sunshine from a bright planet on the bodies, whether they're standing up, upside down. You know, you've done some lovely upside down people. Do them swirling around and really like fighting people. Make them the best actors you've ever known. Your favourite actors are posing for you. They're not just standing there. They're going at it with a great punch to knock the toilet rolls onto the head of their enemy. Okay, off you go.
Going to be Superman leaning back to draw, and there's the central line, and here's his head looking up so he can see who he can draw, so he can see who he can throw a toilet roll at. And here's his body with a big chest because he's Superman.
Wow, that's good.
Big thing there.
That's good.
And here's his hips, his side view of this Superman, and with one leg going back like that, and oh, that's too long, isn't it? Whoop, and like that. Ooh, he's got rather thin legs, this Superman, apart from the bottom. And this leg forward onto the ground like that. And there he is, and he's throwing. He's got his arm back here.
Way heavy, fierce, very fierce.
And he is really going to throw this toilet roll, and here's the toilet roll. And there's his hand behind the toilet roll. There's his eye, he's really angry, and his nose. And that is Superman. Now where's his other arm? His other arm is out here, I think, to balance him.
That's a good thing, yes.
Yeah. And now we're going to, where's the sun, Jeanie?
Oh, put it on the left in the corner.
On here.
Yes.
Okay, the sun is up here, pointing down at Superman.
That's a good thing, yes.
And here we'll start.
Do you want to colour in the sun so that you remember?
Oh, colour in the sun, yeah, okay. Here's the sun all yellow and nice up there. And here is the sun is shining on this side of Superman.
Yeah. Can he have a bit of a waist? I mean, so
yes, a bit more
there's hardly
waist.
any body there.
Yes, okay, we'll give him a waist.
He's not got a tummy, but he's got a slim waist. Yes.
Yes.
That's good.
There we are. And there. And on that leg there. Top of this arm, I guess. Top of the arm. And on the toilet roll, especially that side of the toilet roll. This side of his face. And that arm more than that one. And now we'll do the black or the
blue. There should be a blue there.
It's a blue here.
You can go over the top with the blue because so that you notice the shadows.
Okay,
more.
We're going to.
You can make his legs wider with the blue.
Oh, okay. I'll make his legs wider with the blue. There we are.
That makes him a lot better. Yes.
And then
make everything a lot wider with the blue. That's looking good, Nick.
And the bottom of his arms will be blue like that.
Yes, yes.
And the back of the toilet roll will be blue. Back of his head, blue. Bottom of his arm there and there particularly. And there he is. Does he look three-dimensional?
Not got blue legs yet.
Oh, blue legs.
The blue bottom.
A blue bottom and a blue legs.
Yes.
And there we are. And
does he have any shadow? Look how it goes into the back, into the background.
Which the sun is really over my shoulder, is it?
Yes. So it goes into the background towards the right. That's lovely, yes.
And there is Superman.
That's lovely.
And I'm not going to draw Martin Luther, he was called, wasn't he, his enemy? But he's over here and will soon be bombarded with toilet rolls.
You could have them in the air flying.
Oh, we can have a few. I'll draw a few toilet rolls in the air.
With the bits flying out.
With yes. And
have a big one. Yes, that's a good one.
And another one, because Superman can throw them at 100 toilet rolls a second.
Can I have a little spot in the middle?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And that's the shadow side of the toilet roll. And here is the paper.
Yeah.
In a long roll.
Oh.
And there's another toilet roll here. So I'm quite like drawing toilet rolls. And there we are. And that one has a particularly long bit of paper.
Yes.
I think Superman threw that one underarm. That's how that's. There we are, and there we are. Toilet roll, three-dimensional toilet roll. And blue, whoops. And that is my picture.
Well done, Nick.
Superman drawing toilet rolls.
Yes.
Give him a bit more solid shadow, I think.
Yeah. That's all for now, for this lesson. I hope you've enjoyed it, and do send me your pictures and I see what you've done. And keep thinking about the light on the left side. It's a good idea to keep it to the left just for now. the light on the left and the shadows on the right, and try and make the shadows go backwards if they are on a ground. That's all for now, and we've been thinking about 3D, 3 dimensions in the pictures caused by the light and the shadow that the light makes. And this makes your pictures jump forward and become real and solid and really a lot of fun. Think about overacting when you're thinking of the poses. Get them really, really dynamic poses, and a good battle, the battle of the toilet roll.
The colourful world of Jeanie. Jeanie, Jeanie. The wonderful, colourful, mysterious world. The wonderful, colourful, mysterious world. The wonderful world of Jeanie.